Hey everybody, Tony here. It's been a little while since I've been able to record a videos, just some things come up with work and life, etc. But yesterday I got a chance to go to the range and had a great time shooting with my friend. But I tried out something new that I just recently picked up and I had a ball and I just had to share it with you. As everybody knows, and obviously coming to this channel, I love the outdoors. I do love, guns and handguns and rifles and things like that for outdoor shooting. But this one I'm going to share was just kind of fun. It's a unique item. It is not something that everybody needs, nor should everybody have. But I did see some function to it and something that, you may want to have kind of in your backpack, your truck, or if you go kayaking or what have you. But I'm going to share it with you today. Now, this is a new weapon that I just picked up just a few weeks ago and finally got a chance to take it to the range yesterday. It fits inside this case here, and the one thing I really like about it is its small size and portability, but it is geared towards survival. So this was something that I had seen reviewed before on YouTube and from other people, and they really seemed to kind of enjoy it, so I decided to pick one up. And if you can see inside, it is what looks like just basically a plain buttstock. But if you can see here, it is the Henry AR-7 survival rifle. It is it shoots 22 LR. The really cool thing about this is that if you can see here, the entire thing is about 16 inches and change. The entire rifle itself, the action, the barrel, 3 magazines will fit inside this buttstock. It is water resistant. It'll float even when it's full with ammunition. However, briefly, and also too, is I would say that it does have a better chance of floating if it is not loaded, because it does go up from I think it's just under 4 pounds to obviously a little bit heavier than that. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up, as everything is contained here in this buttstock, and I'll kind of show you inside here in just a second, kind of the interesting features of this rifle. Now, once you take the end off the buttstock, as you can see, everything fits right inside here. It's bright orange. Some people say you can use that for signaling or what have you. I mean, if somebody's forensically looking for me overhead, they might see this bright orange, but that's neither here nor there. It is what it is. You can see the action is in here. I've got 2 full magazines. They're 8 round each of 22 LR. One also fits inside the action, and then we've got the barrel right here. So I'm going to go ahead and take these items out and kind of show you a little bit better how this all works. Okay. At first, you will take off the buttstock. There's just a little bit of an area here that you can grip, and if you can see, it fits on rather snug, which is kind of nice. It is just basically a simple plastic. It is not a rubber. I don't know if there's anything you could do to add to that, but it is a 22. So if the recoil on a 22 is too much for you, you may want to think your sport. If you can see here, you can slide your barrel out. It's got an orange tip, which really does help for sighting in your target. 8 round magazine. They're relatively small, as you would expect with the 22 LR. They fit right inside here, and then the action, which you can see kind of the mag releases right here, and 3 mags. There's your safety. You can pull out your lever there to be able to chamber your next round. So, it's pretty simple. It is nice how it all kind of fits in here. Again, push it, insert. I did forget to put in the 1 magazine. Placing it in here. And these you have to kind of fit in a certain way, because it does have kind of a little groove on it. And then there's just a little area there. And then pop it back on, and there you are again, the Henry AR-7. Now, just to show you, once you do get all this disassembled and out of the buttstock of the gun, obviously put your cap back on. And just for safety's sake, obviously, I'm going to take this out. And there's no live ammo in here. You slide it into the buttstock, and down here is a little screw that you twist. Twist it till it's secure. There. And you can see there's a little notch here, and you will find a little pin on the end of the barrel, so that way you know that you're getting it in secure. Slide down the ring until it is all the way on. And that is the complete rifle. Just takes seconds, and then obviously you put your magazine in, chamber back around, and you're good to go. This thing is a ball to shoot. Again, it only weighs just a matter of a few pounds, but you can fit it in a pack, maybe not necessarily something like in a go bag here, although where there's a will, there's a way. But again, this is something that is very simple to carry. It doesn't have a lot of weight, doesn't have a lot of size. And I took it to the range yesterday, and I'll show you a little bit of footage. It was a lot of fun to shoot. And I'm just going to give you a quick scan here. And sorry about my dogs upstairs. But this is really nice, and I did, as you could see earlier, fit everything inside this large. It's actually made for a large pistol, but I could fit between my 3 magazines an extra 100 rounds easy in here. And this is something if you do want to use it for a truck, a case, a backpack, or what have you. But taking it to the range yesterday was just such a dream. And I'll go ahead and show you now just a little bit of the fun I had just before I wrap this up.
Try to aim between his eyes and his mouth.
How many rounds is in those?
Okay.
That works.
Yeah, so between...
Don't change the distance up after you shoot one of the clips.
You need to challenge yourself a little bit. Look that back. A little too man. Yeah. Couple of it's like almost like the same spot, you know?
Good.
All right, so again, that is the Henry AR-7. There were models in the past that were made by a different manufacturer, but make sure that you do get one that does have the orange in the buttstock, because the other one only allowed for 2 magazines total, had a black insert, and I can't remember the name offhand. I think it begins with a C. But either way, this gun, the Henry Survival Rifle, it cost me $258. The beautiful thing is, I mean, you can get 100 rounds of, 22 LR hollow points for, $8-9 depending on where you live. It's easy to transport, but it's a lot of fun to shoot. But just if you do need something in a survival situation, as it was originally created for, pilots who would be down behind enemy lines or did need something that was not going to be cumbersome to them should they have to kind of eject out of their aircraft. But this is something that's really kind of fun to look at if you do have space in your gun safe and you are a collector and you do want to get something that's going to kind of, fill an interesting, hole in your collection. I really recommend this. So it was a lot of fun. And again, the Henry AR-7.